Alright guys, today we're going to be playing an official visual novel. We're actually going to play the official version of it, of the Death Becomes Her visual novel Jungle Book Roleplay AU. Anyways, we just got to the part where Bagheera and Shere Khan are in a confrontation, and basically Kaa shot Shere Khan. And so yeah, and we basically died too, so yeah, there we go. Before we start, make sure to like and subscribe for more stuff. Turn on notifications to get news on my recent uploads, and I'll see you there. I tried folding my body back, but it didn't fold. Watches your attempt with scientific curiosity, tilting his head. Seems the potion's regenerative properties have already set your bones back to their proper alignment. You won't be folding like that again unless you receive a catastrophic injury. Slithers closer, his twisted body. Kaa, you need to stop that. I don't know why I did that sprite. It looks terrifying. His twisted body audibly popping as he readjusts his own broken vertebrae. Oh, don't worry, little human. Around here, fresh injuries are never in short supply. Flicks his tongue towards Shere Khan. Water continues dripping from the hole in his stomach as he rises to his full muscular height. Ignore the snake. You stole my spare potion. That makes you either brave or very stupid. Which is it? Backs away slowly, tugging Bagheera's tail. Can we leave now? The scary people are multiplying. Oh, come on. I'm not scary. You hurt my feelings. Stops tugging Bagheera's tail and looks back at you with a skeptical raised eyebrow. You literally just unfolded yourself from being folded in half like a piece of laundry, and your first words were threatening everyone who woke you up. That's pretty scary. I was not the one who wrote that. The AI wrote that. Places a protective paw on Mowgli's shoulder, pulling the boy closer. The cub has a point. The last two immortals have been shooting each other and snapping necks for the past hour. You'll forgive us for being cautious around the third one. Coils lazily around a low-hanging branch, his earlier rage cooling into something more calculating. Perhaps we've been rude. After all, you did steal from Shere Khan. That already puts you in my good graces. Growls low in his throat, tail lashing once. She stole from me, Kaa. Don't twist this into some kind of alliance. Turns his piercing gaze back to you. Water still trickling from his wound. Explain yourself, little thief. Why did you take my potion? I thought it was a drink. Honestly, I feel bad now. Blinks slowly, the anger in his expression flattering to genuine bewilderment. You thought it was a drink? You stole a glowing bubble vial from a tiger's den and just drank it? Presses a paw into his forehead in expectoration. I spent years perfecting that formula, years, and you downed it like it was coconut water. Lets out a hissing laugh that echoes through the trees, his coils shaking with amusement. Oh, this is precious. Shere Khan, your precious backup potion was chugged by a clueless human who thought it was a beverage. Crosses his arms, looking you up and down with a hint of reluctant respect. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. Still scary, but funny. The hole in his stomach finally begins to close with a wet, squelching sound. He straightens his posture, a strange glint in his eye. You feel bad. Interesting. Most villains don't admit regret. Steps closer, his massive form casting a shadow over you. What exactly do you feel bad about, little thief? Not much. Just thought I would still say it. Studies you for a long moment, his tail flicking thoughtfully behind him. The aggression slowly drains from his posture. Barely any remorse at all. The corner of his mouth twitches. I almost respect the honesty. slithers down from his branch, circling around to your other side. Careful, Tiger, you're not developing a soft spot for our little thief, are you? You already have to share Baloo with me. Clears his throat loudly. Speaking of Baloo, where is he? You ran off when you two started your ridiculous fight. Looks around the Curling suddenly. Yeah, where's Baloo? He was supposed to teach me how to scratch my back on a tree today. His ears flattened slightly. Glancing toward the deeper jungle, he bolted when Kaa snapped his own neck back into place. He's probably halfway to the man village by now. The tension shifts. The fighting has stopped, but now the object of everyone's affection or obsession is missing. The love curse thrums quietly in the air, binding all four immortals together in ways none of them fully understand yet. I have no words. So, you're telling me that you'd rather love a bear when snakes are better? Like, come on. That one looks cuddly. Freezes mid-slither, his head swerving toward you with unblinking eyes. Excuse me, did you just say snakes are better? A low, dangerous growl rumbles from his freshly healed chest. Are you seriously flirting with the snake right now in front of me after drinking my potion? I might be. Whispers loudly to Bagheera. Is this what Baloo was talking about when he said love makes people crazy? Nods solemnly. Unfortunately, yes, little cub. Unfortunately, yes. Slides closer to you, scale glistening in the dabbled sunlight. Suddenly very interested. You'd think I look cuddly. Coils loosely around a nearby root, tilting his head. No one's ever called me that before. Mostly they scream and run. Steps between you and Kaa, his muscular frame blocking the snake from view. Don't encourage her. She's an opportunistic little thief who doesn't know what she's saying. Glares down at you, or what she's getting herself into. I very much do. Alright, we have to watch an ad, guys. Alright. Practically preens, his coils loosening and tightening in a romantic please motion. Well, it seems the least one person in this cursed jungle has excellent taste. His claws extend, digging furrows into the muddy riverbank. Unbelievable. First Baloo, now you. Does every fool in this jungle find the snake charming? Takes several steps back, pulling Mowgli with him. I feel like we should leave. This is rapidly becoming a very uncomfortable conversation. Plants his feet stubbornly. No way, this is better than the fights. Grins. Kaa's got a new admirer and Shere Khan's tail's all puffy. This is great. Ignores the others completely, focusing entirely on you with an unreadable expression. You're either very brave, very foolish, or very strange. His tongue flicks out, nearly brushing your cheek. I haven't decided which yet, but I'm intrigued. Suddenly goes very still. The anger drains from his face, replaced by something colder and more calculating. Intrigued, he repeats the word like it's a curse. Fine, be intrigued. But remember, little thief, he leans down, golden eyes boring into yours. You drink my potion, that binds you to me whether you like it or not. Really? It does. His whiskers twitched, clearly not respecting genuine curiosity instead of defiance. The potions are connected. Bagheera brewed them from the same batch of ingredients under the same moon with the same intent. Glances at Bagheera. Tell her. Sighs deeply, adjusting his posture like a reluctant professor. He's not wrong. The original formula was meant for one person. When I brewed the second batch to replace what Kaa stole, the magic tangled. Gestures vaguely between all three of you. You're linked now, injuries shared, emotions blurred, approximately compelled. Pulls back slightly, his earlier smugness fading. Compelled, you never mentioned that part, Panther. Shrugs helplessly. You were too busy shooting each other. The curse that bonds you to Baloo, it spread. Now it binds all four of you together. Romantic love, hatred, obsession. The curse doesn't care. It just pulls. Tugs Bagheera's tail again, so they're all stuck together forever. Nods grimly, unless someone finds a way to break the curse, which I haven't figured out yet, so yes, forever. Turns back to you, something almost vulnerable flickering behind his fierce eyes. That's what it means, little thief. You're stuck with all of us. The snake, the bear, and me. His voice drops lower, still feeling flattered. I look mortified. No way. I only wanted the snake. His coils ripple with buried contained laughter, delight. A low hissing chuckle escaped him. Did you hear that, Shere Khan? She only wanted me. How utterly delightful. The vulnerability vanishes, replaced by thunderous fury. His claws sank deep into the mud. You cannot be serious. Each word is a growl. You drink my potion, bind yourself to my curse, and then stand there saying you only wanted the snake? Quickly steps between you and the living tiger. Shere Khan, violence won't help. She didn't know about the curse when she drank it. Whispers to himself, counting on his fingers. So Baloo likes Kaa and Shere Khan likes Baloo, Kaa likes Baloo, the new human likes Kaa, now they're all magically stuffed together. Looks up at Bagheera. This is the most confusing thing that's ever happened in the jungle. Slides smoothly around Bagheera, positioning himself beside you rather than behind you. Temper, tiger. It's not her fault your potion was the inferior batch. Mine was the original, after all. Glances down at you. Perhaps that's why she's drawn to me. Takes a deep breath, visibly forcing himself to regain composure. When he speaks again, his voice is ice cold and controlled. Fine, you prefer the snake, his golden eyes narrow, but you're still bound to me, and I don't share well. You'll learn that soon enough. Fine. I accept. His ears swivel forward, the ice in his glaze tracking slightly. You accept just like that? Tilts his head, forking tongue, flicking rapidly as if tasting the air for deception. No argument, no scheming. I must admit, I'm disappointed. I expected more fighting. Rubs his chin thoughtfully. That was surprisingly mature. Are we sure she's a villain? Shrugs. Maybe she's just a practical villain. Fighting three immortals sounds exhausting. Steps closer, his massive frame towering over you. He studies your face for a long moment before speaking. You're strange. Most people beg, plead, try to run. He circles you slowly, but you just accept. Why? Watches the exchange intently, his coils tightening slightly around the tree root. Yes, little thief, do tell. Are you simply resigned, or is there something else behind those eyes? The jungle falls quiet. Even the birds have stopped singing, as if the entire forest is waiting for your answer. The love curse pulses faintly between the four of you, an invisible thread tightening with each passing moment. I shrug. Then I start walking home. Okay, we gotta watch another ad, guys. Stares after you, completely thrown off by the casual exit. Where do you think you're going? Uncoils from the tree root, rapidly slithering to keep pace beside you. Homie, you can't just leave. Do you not hear the part about the curse compelling proximity? Calls out after you, his voice tinged with warning. He's right, if you get too far from them, the curse will start pulling. It won't be pleasant. Watches you walk away with grudging admiration. She's really just going like this whole thing was just a minor inconvenience. Growls in frustration and bounds after you, cutting off your path with his massive body. Stop. His tail lashes once. You can't go home. Whatever life you had before today, it's over. You're immortal now, bound to us. Your old home, your old life. His voice softens just barely. You'll outlive all of it. Catches up on your other side, expression uncasually sober. He's not wrong. I tried to go back to my old life once, watched everything I knew wither and die while I stayed the same. His coils shift uneasily. It's easier if you just accept that now. The jungle path ahead leads back to whatever human settlement you came from. Behind you stand two immortal predators who, despite their bickering, seem genuinely concerned. The love curse tugs at your chest, a gentle but insistent reminder that distance comes with a price. I stay, but I take out a book. Blink slowly, watching you pull out a book in the middle of the jungle crisis. What is that? Slithers closer, craning his long neck to peer at the cover. Is that paper? You carried bound paper into the jungle? How very human of you. Creeps closer, curiosity overcoming his earlier caution. Is that one of those story things Baloo tried to teach me to read once, but the layers kept wriggling around? Settles onto his hunches, relieved the tension has broken. Well, at least she's not running. Reading is better than another fight, I suppose. Sits down with a heavy thump, his earlier frustration slowly fading into bewildered curiosity. You discovered you're immortal, magically bound to 3 predators, and your response is to read a book? His whiskers twitch. You are generally the strongest villain I've ever met. Coils comfortably nearby, resting his head on his own loops. I like her. She's unpredictable. Much more interesting than Baloo's constant panicking. The afternoon sun filters through the canopy, casting dapple shadows across the pages of your book. For the first time since the gunshot, the jungle feels almost peaceful. Even Shere Khan's tail has stopped lashing. Alright guys, I'm going to end that for now, but anyways guys, have a good day. I'll see you later. Goodbye.